This weekend is Palm Sunday. Can you believe it? We are already getting to the very end of Lent. Palm Sunday, we kick off Holy Week, this week where we really intentionally prepare ourselves for the passion, death, and resurrection, ending in Easter, culminating this season of Lent, beginning this great season of Easter. But today is Palm Sunday, where we hear these long narrative readings in place of the gospel. And I remember as a kid dreading this Mass. I would always get there and say, oh, the really, really long reading. And now as an adult, it's not this Mass I dread, but it is this suffering I dread. In this narrative, we don't like the suffering. We don't like that Jesus is condemned. We don't like that Jesus has to die on the cross for us. We just want it to go away. And we do this so often in our lives. When suffering comes, we want to push it away. We don't want to sit with that suffering. No matter how often we hear Jesus say, the cross is the way. So when we're listening to this narrative, let us do our absolute best to stay with Christ in this suffering, to stay with his mother in this suffering, to stay with John in this suffering, because it is this very suffering that will configure our hearts to the most sacred heart of Jesus. I will give you bonus points if you don't daydream during the Passion reading this Palm Sunday. Happy Palm Sunday.